Alright, so once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a long time ago, a war was raging between the Israelite people and the Philistine people. Their armies lined up on two opposing hills with a deep valley in between. Now, the Philistine army wasn't just any old army. No, they possessed a warrior that was so big and so scary and so intimidating that the Israelite people were terrified. Now, this warrior, he was 3 meters tall. His armor that he wore weighed as much as a fully grown man. His spear was as tall as a house, and he held a shield that was as big as the Israelite warriors. "What are you doing there lined up for battle?" he would taunt. "Don't you know I'm a mighty Philistine, and you're just slaves?" He would shout. "Ha ha ha," echoed through the valley. The Israelite people were terrified. "Challenge me," he would taunt. "Go on, send one of your men to fight me, and if they beat me, I'll be your slaves." But none of the Israelite warriors wanted to fight Goliath. For 40 days, Goliath went out there and he challenged them. 40 days, he said to them, "Fight me, go on, fight me." But nobody wanted to verse Goliath. Now, one day, an unlikely young boy heard Goliath's taunt. His name was David, and he was a shepherd boy from not too far away. He'd come to the Israelite army to visit his brothers and give them some food that his father had given him. He was shocked when he saw the Israelite people cowering. They were so afraid, and he didn't understand why. "Don't you know," he told them, "you're God's army. Why are you scared of the Philistines? God is with us." He told his brothers, but they just thought he was a young boy. He didn't know anything about war. David had to take matters into his own hands. He went straight to King Saul. "Your Majesty," said David when he got the king's attention, "nobody should be afraid of the Philistines. I will go and fight myself." "You," said King Saul, "you're just a little boy." He looked David up and down. "You're just a shepherd. What do you know about war? Goliath, he's been a warrior all of his life." David puffed out his chest. "I've been fighting lions and bears," said David. "If they attack my sheep, I fight them. God was with me then, and he'll be with me now." The king was impressed with little David's faith and bravery, so he decided to give David his own personal armor. But David could hardly walk. The armor was too big and too heavy. He wasn't used to walking around in it. "I'm not used to it," he said to the king. I can't fight in this." So the king helped him take off his armor. David picked up his slingshot. "This is all I'll need," he said. He went to the river and he picked up 5 smooth stones and he put them in his pocket. And with those stones, he started to walk through the Israelite army right to the front line. "I'll fight you," he called across the valley to Goliath. Goliath was amused at this little boy. "You'll fight me?" he said. "You don't even have armor." He started to laugh. Ha ha ha. His laugh echoed throughout the valley. You come to me to fight me with a sword, a spear, and a javelin?" said David bravely. "But I come to you with God on my side." Goliath shrugged. "All right then," and he started to walk through the valley. David took a deep breath, and he started to run. And as he ran, he reached into his pocket and he took a smooth stone. He put it into his slingshot and he swung it around and around and around his head until, zing, it flew out through the air, across the valley, and it hit Goliath right on the forehead. Crack! He fell down, and David stood tall. The Philistines were shocked and scared to see their mighty warrior fall down. "Ah!" they cried. They started to turn and flee. David stood there as the Israelite army surged past him and chased after the Philistines. And that is the story of how a little boy did amazing things when he was faced against a massive problem.